One of the most important sightseeings in Mallorca is Banys Arab or Arab Bath, which is located in Palma, the capital city of Mallorca, Spain. So Palma Arab Bath. Banys Arabs, also known as the Arab Bath, is a historical site which is located in the middle of Palma, Mallorca. These baths are a well-preserved example of the Islamic architecture that once thrived on the island of Mallorca during the Arab domination from the 10th to the 13th century. The Banys Arabs were built in the 10th century as a private bathhouse for the city's Muslim population. In the past, the bathhouse was part of a larger complex that included a mosque and a palace, but these structures no longer exist and were lost to time. The bathhouse remained in use for centuries, even after the Christian conquest of the island in the 13th century. But finally, it was abandoned in the 15th century. The bathhouse has a very elegant structure, and the building has a domed roof. The main room of the building has a domed roof, and it is supported by 12 columns. The columns are decorated with very intricate carvings and designs, and the dome is decorated with decorative plasterwork. So this bathhouse has different rooms, including the hot and cold water pools, changing rooms, and the heating system. Banys Arabs, or the Arab bathhouse, are an important part of Palma's cultural heritage. We can also say that the Banys Arabs are actually all that remain of the Arab city of Medina Mayurqa, now known as Palma. Medina Mayurqa is the city of Mallorca, and this is Palma, the capital city of today. And the buildings in these Banys Arabs were architecturally inspired by and built using different materials from former Muslim, Byzantine and Roman buildings. The first mention of the existence of public baths in Girona date back to 1194. In 1285, the bath complex was partially destroyed during a siege by the troops of Philip III the Bold of France. In 1294, King James II rebuilt them. In 1342, the baths were owned by Arnau Sariera, the personal physicians of Peter III the Ceremonious. During the Middle Ages, medieval times, some of the rooms were temporarily used as mikveh by the city's Jewish community. In 1618, they were bought by a community of Capuchin nuns and used as part of the convent. It was not until the 19th century that they became an object of interest and studied by early travelers such as Alexandre de Laborde, who, through his extensive drawings and engravings, made their presence and appearance known to the whole world. Girona Provincial Council bought the baths in 1929 and then supervised their restorations and opened them to the public in 1932. Today, visitors from all around the world come here to see these beautiful remains, the baths, and each column has a different shape owing to the coming from a variety of former Roman, Muslim, and Byzantine buildings. Remember that the island of Mallorca was under Muslim control from 902 to 1229. During that time, the administrative and governmental capital was the city of Palma, then called Medina Mayurqa, led by Isam al-Khawlani. The Muslim conquest of Mallorca took place between 902 and 903 Common Era and resulted in its incorporation into the Umayyad Emirate of Cordoba. During the first stage of the Caliphate, the city was limited to a small urban district located between La Seu and the La Almudaina, taking root where the Roman Palma once stood. During the Taifa Kingdom, Mallorca joined the Taifa Denia in 1015. Later in 1075, it assumes its independence, reaching a new period of splendor, during which the Medina Mayurqa gradually increases its urban territory interior walls. As a result of the Pisa Aragonese expedition from 1114 to 1115, the city is assisted by the Berber allies in northern Africa, and they go on to be under Almoravid domain. Medina Mayurqa then falls under Almohadi domain in 1203 and is finally conquered by Jaime I, Crown of Aragon, in 1229, placing it under Christian domain. The Muslim city had a set of buildings and urban elements of different features, amongst which the most important are fortifications of distinct chronological periods, as well as multiple fountains, market, mosques, and bath houses. Roman springs share similarities with Muslim bathhouses, since they are based on the same water conduction structures, normally duplicate the following Roman chambers as far as Arab bathhouses are concerned. They have dressing rooms, warm rooms, and also cold rooms. Although there could have been many more, a minimum of 5 bathhouses are known to have existed in Medina Mayurqa. However, the bathhouse located on Calle Serra is the only one that has been conserved. The remaining structures, which were built around the 11th century, are composed of 2 main rooms and an arcade, which is now a garden. The first of the 2 rooms is a rectangular room with a barrel vault, which could have been the cold room or used as a dressing room. The second room is the main chamber, which was used as the warm room. It has a square shape with 12 columns that form 2 separate areas. The external area is formed of galleries or lateral corridors with barrel vaults. A high semicircular area or cupola rises in the central area and has several overtures or skylights through which light can come in. The columns are linked to the walls with horseshoe arches, characterized by being hopped with capitals with different decorations. With columns with different decorations. These columns were utilized from antique constructions. Some of them were even taken from the Roman time.